Welcome back, everybody, to more Persona 5. In the last episode, we maxed out our rank with Oya, did other stuff with Confidants. Today, I don't know what we're doing. Probably some more exciting stuff, if I had to guess, because everything we always do here is very exciting. Why needs to talk to us? Anyone else want to hang out? No? Okay. Well, then it's settled. Okay, what do we got? Need to talk to you about something important. I don't want to put it in writing. Can you stop by today? I want to talk to you face to face before the job. And it feels like our rank will increase with him. Alright. Let's do it! Okay, move back in the shop.
Actually...
Listen up, kid. I figured out Suda's weakness. While you and Keiru were over at that diner, I was out getting info from a reliable source of mine. Turns out, I guessed right. Suda was the one on the other end of the deal. That Hong Kong Mafia deal. Really? I would have never guessed that. Apparently, he paid them off for a huge arsenal of guns.
Interesting.
This is where things start getting interesting, though. If he was smuggling all that shit in, why would he come to me asking for modified guns? I mean, don't something about that seem off to you? Right? That piece of shit's trying to lord his position over me, but he ain't got shit now. What I'm trying to say here is, I don't think those Hong Kong guys ever delivered on their end of the deal. They probably just took his money and flat out stiffed him on the guns. Masa told me something real weird back when you and Keiru were over at the diner, though. Apparently the clan's been treating that Hong Kong transaction like some kind of massive business success. That means Suda's been lying to him this whole time. And now he's trying to use me to cover up his mistake. Yup. Everyone's always known he's one sneaky son of a bitch. Don't matter now though. Everything's gonna change once I tell the clan what's up. Suda's not gonna be able to keep intimidating me anymore. And I'll make sure Keiru won't get labeled like I was. He'll be a regular, respectable adult, something I could have never even dreamed of. I'm gonna have to talk to Suda himself first, though. Gotta follow the Yakuza code.
Yo.
Hey, I got a favor to ask you. If anything happens to me, take care of Keiru, okay? Okay? Probably. I know he'd be able to get rid of me no problem without a witness there, but I've got to put an end to this. Besides, nobody would wanna... Wait a sec. I got you.
That's right.
I want you to come talk to Suda with me. He's not gonna dare lay a finger on a civilian kid. It'd cause way too many complications for him. If you come as my witness, things will be
Good.
much safer. Alright, then it's settled. Oh, well, let me think of a reward. Gotta thank you for the info and for being my witness. How about I work even harder on that special menu? That should be good for you, yeah? Alright. Letting you customize high-grade guns. Beautiful. Well, I'll hit you up when it's time. Let's do this, kid.
Later.
Thanks for today. Who could be texting us at this hour? There's gonna be a festival in Asukasa tomorrow, and I'm thinking of attending. It seems they only hold it around this time of year. Would you care to join me? Sure! Alright. Sounds like a plan. Glad I could come here to return last year's Kumade. And thank you for helping me out. Sorry. Oh, I'm glad to hear. This festival is really bustling with people, huh? It's nice. Anyways, was the kumade heavy? Father always brought huge, elaborate ones for good fortune. They even reported it on TV. We can't get a new one for this year, though. I'm thinking of buying one for the fan of these instead. If we set that up in the hideout, I feel like something good will happen. Man, my intuition is on point today. Something drew me to this festival. Little did I know I'd run into the CEO's daughter tangled in a case. And with that Prince Boring I've seen so many times before, no less. I think this means we need an interview. Oh? How chivalrous. She your girlfriend? Are you an acquaintance of his? What's this about an interview? I've interviewed him before. I would have thought a world high-class lady like yourself would be out of his league. I see. Well, it seems like I'm intruding, so I'll get out of your way. Be wary of the mass media, especially when it comes to men. Oh, okay.
I see.
I sure hope so. That was an interesting acquaintance. Ah, so she cooperated with you two. Maybe I should have asked her to take a photo of us as a memento. Well, let's regroup and buy that kumade. This kumade is a bit different, but it's cute at least. Well then, let's put this up in the hideout. Alright, well,
Thank you.
we'll get to that. I think, eventually. I don't know, we'll see. I'll probably put it up. You know what? Let's put it up right now, just so I don't forget.
You're back.
Well then.
Home shopping program's on too, we can check out. Oh, I guess we're right here actually. Didn't even mean to run into the TV. 9,800 yen. Yeah, why not? I love buying stuff for no reason. Makes me feel good. Plus we can sell it for more than we bought it for if we don't want to keep it anyways, so it's definitely worth grabbing. Alright. Kumade, is that what we gotta put up, I believe? I am like frame dropping a little bit. It's kind of annoying. Kumade. Hey, look at that. Looks pretty nifty. Now I feel so special with hanging out with my friends. That ADP matter. Alright, we'll get to you eventually. But we're gonna hang out with Sojiro today. Can I ask you to help today? Wait. Wait. No.
Next time then.
Sorry, Sojiro, I am sorry. But I want to hang out here. Why? Okay. I passed it, I'm dumb. Underground walkway, underground wall. Walkway, that's where I want to go. I gotta buy that drink. I gotta hope to God it's the gut one today. So whenever it's the gut one, I'm probably gonna stop doing that. Or this.
Hi.
Proficiency. Dang it. Whatever. Chug it down, I guess. Yeah. Alright. Real quick. I'll go to the Big Bang Burger, I guess, because that'll take us close enough to it. I want to go to the bookstore, because we already finished that one book. So I gotta see if there's any more Guts books to read.
Welcome.
Kindness, charm. That's a place. That's another place one. Fishing. Dang it, we ran out of Guts books. That's a shame. What about this place, Jimboku? You got any more books for me?
What would you like?
No. Alright, whatever. Go back to LeBlanc. Hang out with our dear friend Sojiro. Yes. Help out the chief. letting you handle today's curry. Oh, I feel so special. Sorry, we're closed for Sojiro Sakurai, I presume. Our apologies for coming in so late. We're investigators from the Domestic Affairs Court. We've received a report that one of your customers was assaulted by the probationer residing here. Moreover, this report stated that you are abusing your child, Futaba-san. No, we didn't make it. Uncle sent his report to the police before we can make him have a change of heart. However, the anonymity of the report has led us to question the validity of its content. May we have a word? Fine by me. I've got nothing to hide. Please take a seat. So, you're telling me that the report was falsified?
Yeah.
It's true that Futaba was living as a shut-in, but she overcame that weakness under her own power. And I would never abuse her. She's like a daughter to me. And what about the assault claim? His criminal record points to a history of such violence.
That's not true!
You're wrong. The kid never laid a finger on that guy. He just stood in the way to try and protect Futaba. To be honest, we looked into your current reputation at school, and it seems there have been no issues whatsoever. Now then, it's our job to make sure children like you are safe. How is it, living with Sakura-san? Please, you can speak honestly. Well, there you have it. And what do you think, Futaba-san? I'm okay. I couldn't go out for a while, but everyone helped me get better. I'm not afraid anymore. That's why I'm really happy living with my dad.
Futaba.
I see. Quite obvious there was no truth to the report we'd received. I don't think we'll need to schedule any additional check-ins from him either. You sure about this? They wouldn't have been able to answer so generally if they were trying to trick us. Besides, meeting them only served to reaffirm my suspicions. These children are the real victims here. The truth of these things will be clearer to you once you're a little more experienced. Anyway, thank you for your cooperation. We'll see ourselves out. We did it! Sojiro? Man, this really isn't like me. Ooh, are you crying? This is because you punks just had to go out and say all that cheesy stuff. It wasn't cheesy, it was the truth. Anyways, I hunger. Give me some curry. So much for the sentimental moment. Alright, sit your butts down. This is where you two belong. Wait. Come on, it's time to eat.
All right.
Nice curry tips. I like that. Oh, and Futaba? What you said before when you called me your dad. Do you think you could say that again? Sorry, I didn't catch that. My stomach was too grumbly. What'd you say? Oh, never mind. Well, that was nice. Hey, shouldn't you tell the others about what Mishima told you? Yusuke. We could hang out with Yusuke today, but, we gotta get some work in with Haru, because we're not very high with her yet, so let's head up to the rooftop and see what we got going on with her. Hello, Haru.
Good day. Yeah.
Once planted, vegetables will be able to be harvested in a few days. The number of days reached for the vegetable depends... Oh, wait. The number of days needed for a vegetable to grow depends on the species. Cool. Let's hang out. Yes. Nice. And we got a high enough proficiency to hang out with her. So, let's hang out with her. Wow, you're so quite skilled. The soil here would be so healthy if you were here more often. Honestly, I'm surprised that my gardening can be of use to work as the Phantom Thieves. This started as just a hobby, so it's amazing to see it transform into a more practical skill. Beyond this, I've actually begun raising plants of my own at home. Coffee beans. Would you come if I was? I mean, doesn't the idea of a boutique cafe sound lovely? Anyway, I recently discovered the joy in the taste and aroma of coffee. I used to think it was purely bitter, but now I understand the depth of its flavor. To tell you the truth, I wasn't even able to drink it before. Pardon me, I was thinking back in the past. Can I share with you again? As I mentioned before, I cannot bring myself to trust any of the employees at Okuma Foods. For as long as I can remember, the company has been run by my father. Being liked by him was always very important. Some employees would even come to interrogate themselves to me. But since his passing, things have gotten unruly. Most evidently, people have started trying to use my influence as majority shareholder to oust other employees. They say they come to me out of respect, but I know they really just want to use me. I've heard so many rumors. The worst ones are about Takahara-san, the new president. They say he was thrilled to hear my father passed away. There may be truth to that, though. He's been with the company for years, but has only started being nice to me recently. He even offered to assist me with asset management. I fear his ulterior motive, though. Yes, I can't help but wonder about him. He even went as far as to recommend I sell my shares the other day. He said I could make a fortune, but I realized that if I did so, he would be able to strike the Okuma name completely. Takahara-san must be scheming to take the company for himself. At least it's possible. Indeed it is. None of the advice I've gotten so far has been helpful either. Everyone only speaks out of their own self-interest.
Yes.
Thank you for today, though. I feel a little better after talking about this with you. Oh, and don't worry. I'll make sure I keep myself motivated, even through these difficult times. Alright, now we can baton pass with Haru.
Alright.
Thank God. That was annoying in the Okuma Palace when we couldn't do that. I'm gonna stay here a little longer to check the drainage. I need to make sure these vegetables turn out as good as possible for the Phantom Thieves.
Goodbye.
Alright. We'll talk to her later. Well, that went well, I'd say.
Ah, you're back.
Heck yeah, I am. Do you think this culprit could be someone at school? That seems somewhat sudden. I mean, didn't they find a calling card in Principal Kobayakawa's office? I thought you had suggested that idea yourself, Yusuke. That was just generalization. But if Makoto noticed that I was going on with you guys, somebody else would have noticed too. So you think that somebody else is trying to frame us? What's gotten into you so suddenly? Nothing has gotten into me. I just think there's a chance the culprit is related to Shujin. What is all this about? It's too soon to be jumping to conclusions like this. Well, I was hoping to hear a professional opinion on the matter. What are your thoughts, Akechi? Possibility is not a zero, but it does seem a bit unlikely. How so? A normal person would never do such a thing. They would have no reason to callously murder your principal. And what if they weren't normal? Are you implying they kill for the sheer pleasure of it? No, not like that. What I mean is, you need certain special abilities to navigate through the world, yes? Ah, so you're saying the culprit is a persona user? Yes. I see. How perceptive. Truthfully, I was considering that possibility myself. But it is difficult to think they have ties to Shujin Academy. Why? There would be no motive for them to carry out such a cruel plot. Clearly, our culprit is acting behind the scenes to accomplish some grand objective. He likely has accomplices. It is even possible that he is being controlled by someone. Controlled? By whom? If we knew that, I do not think we would be in this trouble. I see. So even someone like you doesn't know, Catchy. Looks like our genius detective's not so much of a genius after all. Hearts as always. If there's one thing I know, it is that the culprit behind all this is extremely shrewd. But don't worry. I will catch him no matter what it takes. More importantly, we need to focus on changing Saison's heart for the time being. We cannot. Everything we have done will be for naught. Damn, this dude really just had a rhyme. We absolutely must succeed here. He's right. If we get caught now, our hard work will amount to nothing. We really have to pull this off. Another box game. Hey, my box came in. My belt. Take a look at that a bit later. And tonight, let's hang out with Sojiro again. You have any plans for tonight? Hang out with me for a bit, will you? Help the chief out. Let's do it. I'm going to the church with Futaba. Sorry, but you're coming along too. We're going to visit Wakaba's grave.
All right, then.
We're leaving soon. Get ready in 3 minutes. That's a bit quick. Whatever.
I always think about Wakaba on the anniversary of her death, but it's been a while since I visited. I've been so busy with the shop and all. No, that's not it. The guilt is what kept me from coming. I thought Wakaba would be angry with me. But now that I managed to get Futaba over here, I can finally meet her with my head held high. I sure kept her waiting. But it felt good to tell her about how much Futaba's improved lately. Oh, I told her about you, too. You say that like you're not responsible for all this. This is the first time the four of us are all together.
Sojiro? What are you smirking for?
This is what my real smile looks like.
I approve.
Oh, I have some news. The family court gave me a call the other day. Futaba's uncle decided to retract his report. It was because of you, wasn't it? I wonder if the day'll come that she goes out to be someone's bride. I'm sure she'll make a fine lady either way. After all, she is Wakaba's daughter. Do all fathers have to go through this anxiety? You know, I really just wanted to have you help out at the store. But you showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect. Not just Futaba, but you, too. I may not always be reliable, but feel free to come to me if anything happens. I'll be there for you, as family. And, I know. I'll teach you everything I can. You're a full-fledged man now. That might not be enough to return the favor, but it's all I can do.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Hierophant, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
Oh, and, could you not, you know, get with Futaba? I can't imagine you calling me father. Although, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing?
I hunger. Curry time!
Yeah. Let's go home.
Well then. Got that over with. That was heartwarming, to say the least, I guess.
Hello? Yes.
What are your plans after school? Our deadline is approaching. Why don't we go to the palace today?
I see.
I won't press you. However, our opponent is serious too. We have to do something. We can't fail this, no matter what. Please bear that in mind. I know, Yusuke, I know. I know what I'm doing. You gotta have trust in me.
You have your notes?
Alright. Boring class questions. 0. Alright, nice. Got that over with. Nice. Alright. What we got? Text from Futaba and Haru. This is a much shorter one. This is probably the shortest episode I've ever made for this series so far, but I got something going on, so I just wanted to whip one up quick, get a little bit done. So that's what this has to be, but next episode will be a longer one. We got a decent amount done today, though. We finished Sojiro's Confidant, so that's good enough for me. Anyways, thanks for joining on this exciting episode. Next time, probably more Confidant work. Maybe even head to the palace or Mementos. We're going to do one or the other eventually, but I don't know when. We got 12 days. So it's getting close, so I don't know. I got to hurry. Anyways, thanks for watching, I guess. I'll see you next time.